Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's TLSHalvonis here, and we're going to come with you for another video here on Neverwinter. Now, I'm going to show you guys what the quest lines lead to sometimes. Now, sometimes you'll do a bunch of quests, and then they'll say, okay, well, now we know where the person that we want is hiding out, or we know where they are now. We want to go and attack their base of operations. So, this one we have to deal with a bunch of these mutated sewer rats that have become people-like. And, I do apologize for the choppiness in the game. I was lagging for some reason, even though I had nothing running except for that. Neverwinter is the only one that actually does it. I've done a few games today and had no problem with too much lag, so must be just some bugness in the game so far. So I'm going to take this time to tell you about what this area is about and some of the combat. Now the combat's just like Guild Wars 2 basically, where your mouse button is your attack for your first attack, and then you can use your second mouse button there for your ranged attack as a trickster. You'll use it as a shield bash or anything else like that for a character that uses a shield or whatnot. That nature kit is a random drop that I picked up, and it allows me to basically mine an area, and then that'll allow me to pick up materials I need for making things. So, we have the bigger rat guys here, which are basically, I guess you'll consider your elites, I guess? Maybe not so much as an elite, but maybe just a rare mob or a tougher mob than usual than your regular normal mobs. The combat works like this. Your main attack is on your the mouse button that you usually click for mousing over things. Then the opposite mouse button is the one for your other attack. It's for the trickster, it's the throwing knives, and you can do that as a ranged. And basically what this area is a lead into. Now I said before that you do a couple quests and it will lead you into a dungeon. So this is a Dungeons and Dragons game, so of course there's going to be many dungeons on it. What you don't want to do is you don't want to go in there unprepared. So these dungeons are soloable, but you can group up with people in these. Being the antisocial person that I am, I obviously didn't group with anybody, but I wanted to just, if you have a group of friends, you can go in and just start wrecking the place. See if they're on the same quest line. I do not know, however, if a friend that is higher level can come with you, or if a friend that is lower level can accompany a higher level through another dungeon. I would assume not. I assume it's just quest-based material, but it shows that they put quite a bit of work into the game for the simple fact that you have to basically do these quests, and doing those quests sends you into these little dungeons. These little dungeons can take up to, well, this took about 12 minutes normal time to do. So it's quite the fascinating thing when you think about it. There's probably a lot of development time that went into this. Now, of course, generic mobs and how they're placed are common, and you know, there's probably not too much thought to it. These levers, however, are something that I did not think were important. Mainly because I hit that lever and nothing did anything. So I decided to go up here, and I realized there's mobs down there. So I started attacking them. Now back to the combat. So combat, we have passive skills that we can use. You know, so for a trickster, it's like you have the ability to dual wield, and you have the ability to use throwing knives as your offhand weapons. The other thing is in the combat, you can do it exactly like Guild Wars 2. You can double tap on your WASD, any direction, and then you'll go backwards, frontwards, side to side. You'll do like a roll, you'll do a dodge roll. When you see the giant red glowy thing on the ground, that usually means that you're going to want to get out of that area. So, you want to get out of the area. That's what you do. Now, I've collected the first key to this dungeon, and now on the other side is another key. Our main objective is to get through the front door there and continue on with our quest. However, I was a little preoccupied with the fact that I was trying to target the sewer mage, and I really couldn't from where I was standing because of the lag. I didn't think that I wasn't in line of sight. So, as you can see, he stops casting for a little bit, and I try to melee him. Then I could finally get a hold of him with my throwing weapons a little bit, and I decided, screw it. I'm just going to go up onto the thing and try to get him. Going the wrong way, obviously, but still. So, I hit him again a little bit there, went in for the finishing, and then there was a combo attack, if you've seen that right there. So, a combo attack is basically this. We have another set of abilities that are like your normal MMO abilities. So this one allows me to vanish and reappear really quickly as a dodge. What I can do is vanish and disappear quickly, and then reappear, hitting my attack button. It combos it into a reappear, and I can do a glancing strike on it. So that's pretty cool. I don't know, like, I'm seeing the MMOs nowadays, and it seems all of them are basically going on to active combat, getting away from the hotkey abilities, but still implementing the hotkey abilities. Why did I say that? Implementing the hotkey abilities, and you can combo them with your mouse attacks. I think that's pretty cool. So, being the person that I am, I'm used to just the regular hotkey based MMOs. Something like this it really confuses me sometimes, because to do my disappearing thing, I press Q instead of 1. So I have to try to keep in mind that it's more along the lines of using some of the MOBA keys as well from LoL. And that's how I actually remind myself when I'm playing this game that that's how I do my disappearing thing. I thought I could play with these levers here just a little bit to see if anything would happen, but really nothing happened. I think maybe the bridge popped up, but that's about it. I don't know if that's a secret area I can get into or not. Who really knows? Now we're going to go up onto the side here, and I take notice of those people. The lag kicks in there, as you can see, as I wasted an attack. And then, being the buggy piece of shit this game is sometimes, I fell through the floor. And that's not a good thing, but I guess I had to come down here and take these traps out. So maybe that was just the game telling me, hey, idiot, don't go over that area or else those traps are going to come and get you. So I took them out. I go over and try this again, hope I don't fall through, and I don't. Focus on the big guy first here, then I move over to the little fellas. I didn't move out of there in time. Hopefully I have a potion on me I can use. I think I can use it right about now. And take the big guy out. Little guys to follow. Use my combo attack to finish him off, just because it looks cool. And then, as you see, the lag kicks in where it says you must be standing to the item that you wish to collect, even though I was. And this is the second key. So now, remember what that door I was trying to get into there before a little while ago when we cleared the area of the big people, or the big guy there and the little guys that were out front. I can now get through that because now I have both keys, and that unlocks to the inner chamber. And also where you're going to see one of the dungeon's boss fights. Now the boss fights you would think are, you know, oh, you go and do the encounter and, you know, it's simple as that. I like how they set the bars up on this actually, because the boss has a huge health bar. And if you're, I guess, if you're in here with friends, it might scale to the point where you need to use actual attack, and I get an achievement there for killing the type of monster that these guys are, for 50 of them. And then it also implements a little cinematic where it shows you your target and what the elite looks like. So that's the boss in there. I want to try to clear the little guys out. I try to get over here, but then they see me right there. And I'm going to start trying to take the little guys out. Get a couple of them out. Switch to the boss real quick. Trying to use my dodge abilities a little bit more. I go in and take out the archers. Using my dodge again. Don't want to get hit by that sword. And I try to move it there. I jumped. He pushed me back, but it moved me out of the way. So as you can see, if you look at the top here, where in the center of our screen, you can see that that boss health bar is quite luxurious. It's quite a way over there. And you're gonna have to try to focus that thing down. I guess if you had other people in here, you could have one person focus on ads, the other person on the boss, and so on and so forth. I do believe that they have the Holy Trinity here still, but I guess it's kind of like the Guild Wars 2 scene where you don't necessarily have a tank or a dedicated tank. Thank God I had that potion on me. And that's the thing about this game. This game's not afraid to let you die either, from what I can see, because I got killed by regular mobs. So anyway, guys, I'm going to leave you at the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry if I rambled on and didn't make much sense, but I'm just trying to give you a brief explanation of what's going on in the game. It's very quite alluring for me to play a new game like this. I didn't really play DDO much, Dungeons & Dragons Online much, but this is definitely a better Dungeons & Dragons game. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Spread the videos around if you liked it. Tell your friends. And most importantly, give me a thumbs up if you like it. Leave a comment. And if you like everything else, subscribe, guys. Peace out and have fun. See you later.